Hi everybody, happy Tuesday. We're back at it again. So we are now in March, full middle of March right now. And yeah, still feeling good about this oncoming of spring. But at least here in this house, we are now over a year of doing our best to practice, safety in times of pandemic. We went into this kind of seclusion that we've been doing for a year on March 7th of last year. It's the 16th today, so it's been over a year. And like, we've done a couple things that were done safely, but I regretted later just because. Have we talked about summer luck on here? Summer luck is basically if there's any luck to be had by me, it's always bad. I move forward in life through pure spite and determination, but it bad luck all the way around. And it would be a perfect example of summer luck to have made it this far into the pandemic, practiced, as much safety as possible, and all my friends are starting to get the vaccine. It would be perfect to get it now. That would be summer luck. Also, little case of summer luck is, again, all my friends are starting to get the vaccine. All my young-ish healthy friends are starting to get vaccinated. I live in a county in Pennsylvania that isn't even vaccinating our 65 plus yet. In years, I mean. No organization at all. The websites say, please stop calling us, we have no vaccines. Maybe by May we'll be able to start getting it, but it's not looking good. And so I've mentioned before, I'm doing okay with this. I'm doing okay in lockdown. My kids, not so much, especially my youngest. My oldest son he's 13, so he has a cell phone. He's able to text with friends. He's able to have that sort of interaction. My youngest, who is 10, he does not have a cell phone yet. He has nothing. It's just us. This has been really hard for him. He is very much an extrovert. He's very much Mr. Personality, and this has been hard for him. And considering the fact that we're being so careful is for him, I wouldn't say that he's immunocompromised, but the kid had the croup like 5 times as a little boy when he was really little, which is scary. That it's just so scary. It always happens at night, and it's terrifying waking up hearing your kid doing this awful cough that sounds like a seal, and he can't breathe. Sometimes you have to take him to the emergency room. Sometimes steam and a bit of shock of cold air by running them outside helps, but I mean, he's the kid that, he gets sick in September and stays sick until April with one ailment or another. So it's on his behalf that we're being very paranoid, very careful. So it hasn't been easy on them, but it's been okay on me. But I gotta tell you, here at the year mark, I would really like to go out to dinner with my husband. I would really like to see my friends. I would really like to go to a party. I would really like to go grocery shopping. I would really like to just go to Target and walk around and feel safe. This weekend my kids are outgrowing all their clothes. I was noticing that they were walking around in pants where the hem of the legs was mid-calf on them. Everything was too short, everything was too tight. I tried buying some things online, but the sizing wasn't working out quite right, and we decided on Sunday, it was like, okay, let's be really safe, but let's just run out and get them a few pairs of pants. And it was so scary. We don't do this. We get everything delivered. We live, within the city limits. We're really lucky in that everything can be delivered, no contact to our house. And that's what we've been doing, but my kids needed clothes. So we went to Target, and it was so busy. There were so many people there. People bumped into us. They weren't maintaining distance. They actually bumped into us. There was an old woman there in the kids section coughing. So The next 2 weeks are going to be horrible as I'm in full paranoia mode, agonizing over every sniffle, every cough. So we did that. We didn't end up actually being able to buy them any pants because the fitting rooms were closed, which, duh, I really should have thought about that. So they're just going to be wearing sweatpants until further notice. The end of the tunnel is there. You can see the light. Things are going to start getting better. But even that's a process. And I feel like there are so many people who were like, yeah, we can go back to normal now. It's all cool. So I thought it would be fun in the spirit of distract, entertain. Let's not talk about it. I thought it would be funny to talk about things that I've noticed about my family while being locked down with them. Now, again, we're a homebody family. We're together a lot anyway. Here in April, it'll be 20 years that I've been together with my husband. We've been together forever. We have one of those relationships where we're best friends. We're really close. So I already knew a lot about him. But over lockdown, there was something I learned to really notice about him that, like, legit drives me crazy. He's always, we call it his drinking problem, but he's always someone, he chokes all the time when he drinks. I didn't realize until lockdown that it was a daily, multiple times daily occurrence with him. So what he does is he inhales, he breathes in as he's taking a drink and doesn't stop breathing in as he's taking a drink. And as a consequence of that, the liquid goes down his throat and causes him to choke and causes a very violent coughing fit, which in the time of Corona, that's not what you want to hear in your house. You don't want to hear someone having a violent coughing fit. It causes me to freak the fuck out. So this was something that I started really paying attention to, and it's just, I think I'm going to lose my husband to a sip of water. It's amazing how often it happens, and how I brought it up to him. I was like, you're breathing in as you're drinking. Has it ever occurred to you to stop? And my husband is, no, why should I stop? I'm fine. I can cough it up. And it's like, I haven't noticed really anything new about my kids. I mean, they're growing and changing in their own little ways, but I mean, I've been there from the start. I'm pretty clued into them. But this thing about my husband, about the drinking thing, he has a ton of little quirks that drive me crazy because I'm someone who will lock in on something that I already find irritating and it's all I'll see. But the drinking thing has been where it's like, seriously, I need you to stop coughing so much. It's really affecting my anxiety levels. Nah, he's gonna keep doing what he's doing. And I mean, a sip of water is going to end up doing him in. So I was wondering, again, in an effort to distract and entertain, has that happened to you guys? Have you been kind of locked up with someone for long periods of time and noticed something about them for the first time and been like, I've known you forever. Why is this now becoming apparent? Because, yeah, I'm very much looking forward to getting vaccinated and slowly reintroducing that previous normalcy into our lives. My kids are going to be homeschooling for another year because they don't have a vaccine for them yet. And I don't feel good sending them back to schools because we do live, I'm just going to say it, we live in a school district that is not only poor, but it's mostly Latino people who go here, which I have no problem with. I have no problem sending my kids to those schools, but I think that's a reason why it's underfunded. The classrooms are overpopulated, they're overstuffed, and it's not going to get the same amount of attention that a school literally 3 miles away from us in a better district would get. I'm lucky that I can be home with my kids. I'm lucky that I can do that, but nope, they're gonna homeschool where I know they're safe until the vaccine, and then oh boy, out of here. They are gone. And then maybe I'll be able to start writing consistently again. So how you guys doing? Are you doing okay? Is life being okay? Is the stresses of all this being okay? Because even I feel like the stress is starting to ratchet up a little bit with some people as they're trying to schedule the vaccines. I mean, from county to county here in Pennsylvania, it differs wildly on how it's being handled. Um, I have friends in New Jersey where it's being handled with military precision, and I'm so jealous. But here in Pennsylvania, it's a complete and total shit show. So, are you guys doing okay? Were you able to get the vaccine? I know, Christian, you work in a an assisted living facility. Do I have that right? So certainly you would be considered a frontline worker and have gotten it first. I don't know, but I just know that I would very much like a vaccine, please. It would be great if my county could get its ass in gear and do that, but I don't know. Tomorrow is St. Patty's Day. As an Irish American person, I have no problem with everybody celebrating it. Do you guys celebrate it? Do you just do the wear green thing and have a beer? We're going to be having corned beef, cabbage, and potatoes for dinner, as you should, and cupcakes with green icing. It's those little things that help get you through never leaving the house, having the same arguments with your kids. Please do your homework. Please do your schooling. Please read for 15 minutes. Please put your laundry away. I gave up drinking for the most part, and I miss it sometimes. But I hope you guys are doing okay. Please know that I think about you, and my thoughts are with you, that I hope that everything is going okay for you, because it's severely not for so many people. So I hope you're okay. Have you been on lockdown with somebody and noticed a horrifying quirk of theirs, like my husband basically breathing in his water? Let me know. Get back to me. And take care of yourselves. And thank you, as always, for being here. The remote is behaving itself today. Let's see if it does it at the end of the video. So, bye! Nope. Nope. I'm pushing the button here. Oh, remote. Can you just please give me a break? Why are you blinking at me? Let's try again. I'm so sorry. Bye!